Hi everybody! So in this video, we're gonna go through how to complete a lesson in this modern classroom. So we're gonna do it together for the first one, and hopefully you get the hang of it. So let's start with the first lesson we have within Unit 0. First I'm gonna click on Unit 0 so I can go to that home page. Alright, I already know what this is. So how do we work through a lesson? Now that's the question. You can either go to the lesson page by clicking here, or you can click on this button here. So now that we're at the home page for the lesson, this is the title for the lesson, Unit 0, Lesson 1, which is an introduction to Unit 0. A little description of what this lesson is going to be about, you'll find right here. So this lesson, what it's going to be about is teaching us about the first unit that we'll be doing and how this class works. Right underneath the description of the lesson, you can see the due date. Stay posted to the lesson due date so you can help keep yourself on track. Now you scroll down and you see these three things here. We have a lesson document, we have guided notes, and we have a mastery check. All right, so it says this is where you can find the instructions and links for this lesson. Okay, I'm going to click and open this document now. Like I just read, the lesson document is super important. This is where you're going to find pretty much everything you need for this lesson. We have our objective or our focus, which is I can explain the purpose of Unit 0, how a modern classroom operates. I know what materials I'm going to need out and which tabs that I need to have open before getting started with the lesson. So before I read my steps and get started with that, let me make sure I have all these documents I need. Let me make sure I have them open. So I'll open that. Unit 0 one pager. I will need this video open. All right, and I need guided notes, which are right here. Guided notes. Follow along with the lesson. You'll need to complete these notes while watching the lesson video. Okay, so I'm going to open it. When you open some of these documents, by clicking on them, it might ask you to make a copy. Then you just click yes, make a copy, and it'll automatically be saved to your drive. So this is your document now, you can type on it. As you're watching the video, like I just said, you're going to need to fill in the blanks or complete the activity. So, sorry, let's go here. So we have all these documents open. Now the steps, I'm going to read these steps and make sure I complete this lesson the right way. It says complete the Edpuzzle video about Unit 0 in modern classrooms. As you watch the video, take notes on your Unit 0 Lesson 1 guided notes handout. All right, so what I need to do to complete this lesson is watch this video, and as it plays, there's going to be like pause moments and pop-up questions, and you'll engage with those as the video goes. And at the same time, I'll be filling out these notes. So usually you'll be able to fill out these notes and the video will automatically pause and check in with you to make sure that you're filling in the notes. All right, so once you finish that, both of those things, then let's go back and see what our next step is. All right, so I've watched the video and I've filled out my guided notes. Next up, move on to the mastery check below. So mastery check. This is like a heads up of what the mastery check will be, but in order to get specific instructions, you're going to come here to our mastery check and read this super small. So good job, you made it through our first instructional video, guided notes. You can now use your notes and use the Edpuzzle video to help you pass the mastery check for this lesson. So that's something that you're going to have to do on Schoology. So I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to go to Schoology. And let's see. I'm just working in this class right now, but you'll click our English class. And in the folder of Unit 0, I will click on Unit 0 Lesson 1 Mastery Check, because that's what it told me to do. For this Mastery Check, complete assessment on Schoology. Okay, I open Schoology and click on this. And I'm going to go ahead and complete these questions. This is the teacher view right now, but you're going to finish this here, working through each question, filling them out, and then submitting when you're done. Make sure that that you get a passing score. If you don't get a passing score, you can retake it. For some of the mastery checks, the instructions will change. Just make sure you read them here. Our mastery checks will always be on Schoology, and it's set up so you cannot move forward until you finish this one, until you finish the one that comes before it. So you can't skip around, you have to go in order. That is how you work through a lesson in our Modern Classroom. So once again, you open the lesson document. It tells you what you need to have open and the steps that you need to do. Right? Something that you always have to have open are your guided notes, and then usually a video. You complete these together, and once you're finished, you move on to your mastery check, which you can usually find on Schoology. You'll complete it and turn it in here. And after you do all of these, you're ready to move on to the next lesson. All right, I hope that was helpful. And go ahead and play around with our site, work your way through our first lesson, and then go ahead and keep going. Let me know if you have any questions. You can message me on Schoology or send me an email. Thanks so much.